Let's uncover the profound insights that can elevate our understanding of the world around us. Stay tuned for an enlightening discussion on embracing the significance within our material realm. Greetings, everyone. It is our chance, once again, to play with the teachings of Abraham card decks and the Soul Life Treasure Hunt system. So as we're looking at each of the quadrants, the realms, I call them, I wanted to focus on our material realm, where it seems like a lot of us find it so profoundly powerful in telling us who we are. Whether it's right or wrong, it is how we find our identities many times. I'm going to contend that our identity is really here in how we emotionally and mentally decide what we're experiencing as an individual body and the health therein. This side of the board is talking more about the reflection of how we feel, think, and respond to ourselves first and foremost. And then that is telling the rest of the world what experiences we can play with and get faced with and see what we're made of. If that makes any sense. So I wanted to look at this arena, and I will roll the dice to see where we might be and ask Abraham to come and help us find our focus points today. We're going to be looking at, we're getting a lot of 6s and 2s today in this series, so very curious. I'm noticing this. So alrighty, so 2 and 6 is significance. The significance, our material goods experiences are telling us of who we are and what we are. Remember, we kind of as humans kind of get a little confused about who we really are, and so many of us will use our material experiences to say, oh, this is who I am or who I am not because of this being here or this not being here. And then there is information network. So are we doing okay, yeah, we're definitely going for the significance. Our material experiences are showing us what is really true about who we are and what we are learning in this adventure we call a soul life journey. All right, here we go. I am going to use the Law of Attraction cards because we're all attracting so much of our experiences based on this whole emotional mental arena, and that is playing into how we are experiencing the body, the intimate selves, ourselves. So let's see what it's showing us as far as what our material manifestations are. That one was going to be stopping me right there, wasn't it? I can deliberately reach for joyous thoughts. So the significance. Ooh, I like that, because when you're looking at your significance, let's say you've got an old beater car, and that is really hurting your sense of significance in the world, right? Because maybe you don't have the right job, or you don't have the right education, or the right neighborhood. Let's take a look. What's it saying here? In seeking and finding joy, you not only find perfect alignment with your inner being and with who you really are, but you also find vibrational alignment with all things that you desire. When joy is really important to you, you will not allow yourself to focus upon things that do not feel good, and the result of thinking only thoughts that feel good will then cause you to create a wonderful life filled with all the things you desire. I can deliberately reach for joyous thoughts. The significance of where you're at right now. It is coming to me that what we're trying to achieve in this life, if you follow Abraham, it's finding our joy and staying in our joy. The Bible talks about rejoice in the Lord. Again, I say rejoice. So joy, rejoicing, being happy, content in all things, that where you're at right now only is just a moment in a space of infinite time that feels so big, but yet it is really just a moment, just a second or less in the eternity mind view. So finding your ability to be very, very content and understanding the power of that is going to be the thing you're going to want to take a look at this week. I would really encourage you to take a look at that. I'm going to pull another card from the Law of Attraction to get a little more clarity on this. The significance in our material world of the things we're manifesting. What am I not understanding or seeing? What can we look at and feel more clarity about? I can focus specifically upon what I want. You are bombarded by thought, stimulation, and so unless you give your attention to what you specifically want, you can be influenced by that which surrounds you. Unless you are focusing on what is important to you, you can be stimulated by others' thoughts, which may or may not be important to you. Significance. Your reputation. I love it. So, have you ever seen people who are really happy and content and they do not have to have the mansion and the jet set lifestyle and all the glitz and glam? Why is that? Why can they be so happy being very much earthier and more accepting of life as it comes and be so much more generous than others who seem to have all the abundance but have none of the joy and the love in their lives? There's that. Barbie, the idea of, if I look beautiful, if I act beautiful, if I have all the beautiful things, then I am significant. I am important. People will know that about me. That tells me that I am an amazing person. Does it really? Have you really dealt within your own ability to create peace, love, and harmony in your life? Are you in conflict? Is everything as beautiful as it might seem? What's in the back closet? What's in the back storeroom? Is it always as joyous as you might want to post on your Instagram feed? Or you'll get the idea, right? It's interesting, and you might want to actually look at it with a bit of a objective eye when you see other people trying to make it seem as if they have it up on everybody else, that everybody wants to be me. Well, not everybody wants to be anybody else. You want to be you, they want to be them, and that's the way it's supposed to be. That's when it gets really juicy and really exciting. So let's say that in the arena of art, there are lots of different ways that artists portray the same thing and the same scene, for instance. So none of us are going to be able to really say one is better than the other. It's a matter of taste, perspective, and we all are expressing what we're feeling, seeing, observing, feeling, believing. It's all such a design mix as well as a personal choice. If we can just shift what the material significance is for ourselves and make sure that it is really resonating for ourselves rather than trying to reach some unattainable ideal of what other people are saying we should be going after or what will make us significant in their eyes, when we just need to be joyful and happy in exactly where we're at for whatever reasons we are in this place. At that point, we then have ultimate choices of the next destination, the next mountain we're going to climb, or the next cool, peaceful, calm pool that we're going to just play in. It all depends on what we think is going to bring us the greatest joy. And I leave that with you and want to send you all kinds of love, and know that you are significant. love to have you add your comments. Thank you for your loves and likes. And until next time, thank you.